there is a full-on bite taken out of the corner of one of the pieces of bread. And I just need to ask, like, dude, like, this is time. It's honest time right now, Johnny, because I know nobody's fessed up to it, but like, what is going on?
I have no idea. That is crazy.
Like, you seriously didn't do this.
I'm pretty sure I did not do that. Hello, everybody.
Hey, welcome to the podcast. We got a lot that we talk about today, and we're happy to have you.
Yep, we talk about
some acrobatics.
We do talk about acrobatics, or very early on. We have got something, and it's pretty spectacular.
What do we got?
It's a new service. Some might say streaming service.
We talk about mother and baby doing fine.
Yeah, we also talk about movies a little bit.
Yeah, we talk about things that we don't own, but we all use, and it's kind of sad that we don't own them anymore.
Yeah.
We have a special guest.
We do, for a little bit there.
Yeah, like a little cameo.
It's like a surprise, actually.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Brandon, hit it.
Oh, yeah! Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
Boom. Booyah. Ka-chow.
I have a handful of things to talk about today, Johnny.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to talk about today?
I do. I have one thing.
What is it?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
In class. So, it's a normal day, you know. Go into my CrossFit class, my school.
Yeah.
And so we're like, we do our warm up, we do stretching, and then we're like setting up for the workout. And then the teacher's like, oh yeah, I forgot one thing. So she goes up to the front of the room to explain something. Everybody's kind of like at their stations. And so I go behind her and I start doing cartwheels and somersaults across the room.
Heck yeah, why wouldn't you?
And she doesn't know, like, because I'm doing it behind their back, and everybody's like, Johnny, what are you doing? And then I stood up and I was like, just like acting normal. And
like, what are you talking about?
The teacher like turns around and is like, what are you doing, Johnny? I'm like, nothing. And then I just kept on going, and it was pretty funny. Pretty silly.
I've done a few cartwheels in my life.
I've never completed a normal cartwheel.
Well, don't you think you just did a normal cartwheel?
Like, and I don't know. I cannot cartwheel with my right hand.
I'm trying to think if I can go either hand. I think I feel more comfortable leading with my right hand. It's like going.
Really?
Yeah, I think I feel more comfortable that way.
I'm more comfortable leading with my left hand.
I think I could do. I think I'm ambidextrous cartwheeler.
I cannot do it the other way.
You're a one armed pony, one trick pony with the cartwheel.
Of course.
That's okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with being a one trick pony.
Or one trick cartwheeler.
Mm-hmm.
Is this something you normally do?
Cartwheels?
Well, like, yeah, your acrobatics and CrossFit.
I'm always messing around in CrossFit.
It's one of those classes that encourages messing around.
I know. Like you can't do CrossFit and not have fun, you know? You gotta have fun somehow.
That's the purpose of CrossFit, is to cross-pollinate your workout and fun.
Yeah.
All right. Merry Christmas.
I'm pretty formal today.
You're wearing a suit and tie.
And the tie has the American flag on it.
It does. You decided that you want to move to Texas.
I did decide that.
I mean, just because, like, you've been to San Antonio.
Yeah, that was like, all right.
Well, that's basically the rest of the state.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. That could have just offended most of Texas.
I liked the greenery in Texas. That was cool.
Yeah, it's very flat, though. Like, that to me, like, I don't understand when people live in areas where there's not mountains.
Yeah.
I don't understand how they tell east, west, north, south.
I know north and south and east and west.
Well, no, but it's easy when there's mountains because you just see the mountain range. Somebody's going to say, well, yeah, you idiot. You look at how the sun sets and rises.
Rises in the west, sets in the east.
Something like that. But, like, what if it's a very overcast day and you can't really see the sun and you don't, like, how do you know if it's...
You pull out your handy-dandy compass, Dad. That's what you do.
I guess, like real compass or like phone compass. I think you got to go real compass.
You have to, especially in Texas.
Especially in Texas. Like, people just...
And it can't be a small compass. It has to be a massive
because everything's bigger in Texas.
What is that about?
Everything is bigger in Texas.
It's like, actually, like, Do they have massive cars, massive people, massive
Everything is bigger.
hot dogs? You
yeah,
know?
like I'll have a hot dog, and then you're like,
I didn't
there's
ask for. I didn't ask for a whole cow.
like, no, that's the hamburger.
Yeah. Oh wait, what?
Addison's calling me.
Addison's.
Yeah.
Let's answer on the podcast.
All right. Hold on real quick. Okay, we're gonna. Hold on. This is gonna get good. Hello, Addison. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So you are on speakerphone right now, and we are recording the podcast.
Oh, brother.
So here's what we want to know. Like, I'm glad you called right now because we're just barely into the podcast, and what we are really looking for is just a good Eliza story.
Yep.
Okay. This one's so funny to me, and I think, Dad, you already know this, but JJ may not. But last week at church, Liza is in her little nursery class, and we went to your guys' church, so it's an hour later than ours is, and so Liza's tired and ready for her nap time, and Brandon goes in to pick her up, and everybody's like singing songs and playing games and playing with toys or whatever, and Liza's just in the corner sucking her thumb, and she had just woken up from a nap that she put herself to sleep in.
I love it, man.
That's pretty awesome.
That is
She's
way
just
awesome.
so cute.
All right, tell real quick. You sent us a picture in the family group chat of a library event that she went to.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us because this is pretty funny too. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so we go to library time like once a week, read a story and like sing songs and learn about letters, whatever. And Liza, during the story time, they bring out the blanket that all of the kids can go sit on and listen to the story. And it's Eliza's first time like wanting to go to the blanket, so she goes to the blanket, and all of the kids around her are sitting down and being so quiet, and Liza is just standing right there next to them, and she's like doesn't want to sit down. She just stands for like the whole 15-minute time that they're reading the book and doing whatever.
Goodness.
But she's just like standing there looking around and
So
excited
so
that
like-
she's sitting with the kids.
So she stood in the same place.
Yeah,
For
she
like
stood in the same place.
that's
for, like,
impressive.
15
That is
minutes.
impressive.
Yeah, and she was like, I mean, she would turn in a circle and like point at things for me to see, and then go back to looking at the book.
Why do you think she didn't want to sit down?
I don't know. It's funny because usually she'll like follow what all of the other kids are doing around her. Like she's pretty good at that, but I think she was just so excited. It was the first time that she went down to go sit on the blanket with all of the other kids, and so
This
I
baby's
think she was just super excited. It's like a new environment.
Yeah.
kind of
she's a
for her.
trendsetter.
Yeah, she's a trendsetter. She's not gonna mess around. She's not gonna.
Exactly.
Don't you tell me what to. I'll sit when I want to sit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what?
I
I'm just gonna.
I was like doing hand motions, like sit down, Liza, and she was just
Oh.
like, no, like I'm okay.
She probably was she poopy or anything?
Nope. She
Okay.
just was content
Yeah, she's
to stand.
That's pretty funny.
okay. Well, thank you, Addison. I'll call you back if that's okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
All
Love
right,
you guys.
love you. Good talking to you.
Love you.
That is our Addison moment of the week, brought to you by not a sponsor yet.
Call you never.
Call you brought to you by AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, one of them. Whoever wants to pay us the most money, that's who it's brought to you by.
I have another thing to talk about, Dad, real quick.
All right, let's hear it.
This weekend I did something awesome.
Let's hear it.
I pit crewed for a race.
Dude, you did. You won a championship.
Yeah. Yeah, I helped win a championship. It was a team
It's
effort.
a team effort. There's no I in team, but there is in
M-E.
win.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what?
There's an I in win.
There is, yeah. Oh, okay. There's no.
So tell the people, like, who did you do this with? What did you do? Like, give us some details.
So I went with my friend Wyatt, his parents, and then his aunt. And we all went out to where?
I don't know where you went.
it's
like the lake beds or something.
No,
Or?
it's terrible. It's a terrible place. Everybody hates it. Starts with a P.
Prump.
Yep. There we go.
All right. Well, let's not disparage Prump too much.
Well,
It's
I
a
don't know.
lovely city within
It is a lovely city.
Nevada.
I enjoyed it, and then I was like, why is everybody hating on this place? I like it. It was like kind of, it was whatever.
It's a city. It's
Yeah.
a town. Whatever.
So basically, they're racing 4x4s, like ATVs and whatever, and like trophy trucks also. And so I would fuel up the car, and then if they got a flat, I would replace the tire.
Did they get a flat?
They got a flat, yeah.
Oh, so you had.
But they had to replace it on the track.
Oh, so they did
it's
without
not
you.
it's not like a loop. It's like a long trail.
How far?
I don't know. It took us the whole entire day to drive.
Like how many miles did she drive in a day?
Honestly, I have no idea. It was crazy though.
Pretty fun.
Yeah. So like they took off the tire, and then they replaced it with the spare, and put the spare on the top of the car. But I had to replace the spare.
Okay.
So
That a boy, Johnny.
Yeah.
You got a trophy, dude.
yeah, I got a trophy. That was cool.
First place.
Numero uno.
Yeah, don't come home with some second place trophy.
Yeah. Second place is for losers.
You know, I mean,
But
we
we
say
love
that.
you anyway.
We love everyone. Winners and losers, we love you. But
yeah.
look, it second. There's really honestly, it's like somebody has to be in second place, so
Yeah.
that's okay. But I want to tell a quick story about David. Are you done about talking pit crew, or you want to
Yeah.
keep going?
Yeah, I'm done.
Was it fun?
It was fun.
Would you do it again?
I would do it again.
Okay. Yeah, Desert Tortoise Racing, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's Tortoise Supply
Tortoise Supply. Yeah, so they do
Yeah.
like if you have a turtle
or a tortoise,
or a tortoise. Yeah, I don't know what
like
the
animals.
is there
and something.
what's the difference between a turtle and a tortoise? Do you know?
Tortoises bite,
That's
and I'm pretty sure that's it. I think that's it.
I'm sure there's more, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna go. That's got to be the only difference.
The only difference.
All right. So one time, David's in a basketball league, and he was on a team that they've probably finished middle of the pack in the regular season, but then in the playoffs they just caught lightning in a bottle. Like they were playing really well, and they were playing really well up until the championship game.
Oh,
And then they lost, and it was close, it was fine. But this league, they went like crazy where so they gave trophies to the first place team and the second place team. So it wasn't like everybody gets a trophy.
oh, okay.
First place trophy was big, second place trophy not as big.
Yeah.
And so I remember David getting the trophies, like he's sitting through this award ceremony, he's kind of rolling his eyes at me. He's seriously probably in the 7th grade, maybe 6th.
Yeah.
He's not very old. And we're done with the ceremony, and he's like, "Can we get out of here?" I'm like, "Oh, were you not having fun?" He goes, "No, I just want to go." I'm like, "Okay." And I go, "Hey, that's kind of a cool trophy." And he goes, "Yeah, whatever." And as we're walking out, he sees this kid, and he goes, "Hey, do you want this trophy?" And the kid's like, "No, not really, no." And I go, okay. And so then we walk past the trash can, and he puts the trophies in the trash can.
That's pretty funny.
And I go, "Dude, like, you don't want to like savor that and enjoy the moment?" He goes, "What do I care about a second place trophy?"
That's pretty awesome.
It was at that moment I knew he was a winner. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I like this. I like that intensity. Like, so I don't want to take it to an extreme because not everybody needs to be like that.
Yeah.
But I know like there's some parents would be like, "Get that crap out of here." Like that's
Yeah.
if a parent says that, shame on you. But if a kid's like, "I don't want this crap," then I'm down with that.
Yeah. That's cool.
And if you look, if you win second place in state for bowling, bring that up, dude. I don't care. Like, I think that's awesome.
That would be on my my job. What's it called?
Your resume?
Yeah, my resume.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
It will be. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Bowler.
Yeah. #1 bowler in the state of Nevada, year 2020, whatever.
Is that going to really be a thing for you, do you
No.
think?
No, definitely not.
Dude, we're going to get you a bowling coach. We're going to go all in. I want you to be like this kid on your team that has 6 balls. Bowling balls.
I'm not gonna do that, bro.
That's a lot of bowling balls. Like, does
Like,
he use them all for different situations?
I have no idea. I literally have no idea.
You got to ask. So this is your goal this week is you got to ask and figure out like, during a typical match, do you use all of those? Because there's got to be situational, like where this one's for picking up a split and this one's for something else.
In Kingpin, that movie, they only had one bowling
One ball.
Why do you need 6 now?
Well, again, when I met Ed Sheeran last week, wasn't really him. Turns out.
Really?
No, it turns out it wasn't him.
Shoot, you
all the hype.
texted him and you're like,
Hey,
hey,
Eddie,
were you
want to go roll again? He's like, dude, I'm not Ed Sheeran. Leave me alone. And no, I don't want to go rolling.
Yeah, I'm just Josh.
I'm just Josh. I'm like, oh, so am I. So he had, I think, 3, at least 3. But same thing, like for the most part, he was using one. And so I don't know, like, is it a superstition? Like, oh, I'm not rolling this one well, so let me switch to this one. Like,
I think it might be. It's like what's it? I don't know. What's a good thing? Like, oh, I'm not playing well in these pants. Let me switch them. You know?
that was the thing for him. He rolled a lot better right once he changed his pants.
Really?
He did. He went from rolling like a 147 to a 160 something.
Dang.
So, yeah, there you go.
How does that even happen? You're in the bathroom for like 10 seconds and you come out and you're like, whoops, left my pants in the bathroom.
So I want to build off something you just barely said, which was, how does that happen?
Yeah.
So I came home the other day, and I decided, hey, I'm going to make myself a grilled cheese sandwich for lunch.
Okay.
And when I make my grilled cheese sandwich, I like to do it, a little protein
With a little pizzazz.
So I basically make myself a turkey sandwich, and then I just do grilled cheese with it. Right? You butter the outside, you put it in there. As I'm going, I get the bread out. The first and probably the most primary ingredient of a sandwich.
Yeah.
One would argue.
I think that is the most primary ingredient.
Like, can you have a sandwich? I mean, somebody say, oh, you could have a lettuce sandwich, but
That's not a.
now
That's
it's
not
a wrap.
Sandwich.
It's a
Yeah,
wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, lettuce wrap. It's not a sandwich.
Yeah.
Different family. Cousins, but they're different family.
Yeah.
Anyway, I go and I pull out the 2 pieces of bread, and there is a full-on bite taken out of the corner of one of the pieces of bread. And I just need to ask, like, dude, like, this is time. It's honest time right now, Johnny, because I know nobody's fessed up to it, but like, what is going on?
I have no idea. That is crazy.
Like, you seriously didn't do this.
I'm pretty sure I did not do that.
I'm like, why do you say pretty sure?
Because it's early in the morning, and
but why would you take a bite and then put it back? And the crazy thing is so like, all right, so you got the butt of the sandwich, like the end of it, the heel. Some people call it heel. I call it the butt. What do you call it?
The butt.
Okay, so you got the butt, piece of bread with a hole in it, or a bite taken out, and then another piece of bread.
Really?
So the bite was sandwiched in between.
What? Yeah, that was not me. Because if I would have taken a bite out of the bread, I would have left it on the counter.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, like,
who did that?
I want to know who and why. That's what I want to know. I can understand how you can do it. Like, that wouldn't be that hard. I want to know who. I want to know why.
Ralph said that he doesn't do it.
So Ralph's like doing a gluten-free thing.
Yeah.
So it makes sense it wouldn't be him.
And then you just found it. It had to be you, Dad. Maybe
No, it wasn't me.
Maybe you grabbed the bread, took a bite, put it back, went to the bathroom, came back.
100% wasn't
what
me.
the heck? Who took a bite out of my sandwich?
Yeah, I wish I was like that bored for drama that's what I was doing. I mean, the only other thing, and I don't want to throw too much shade at them, is Addison and Brandon and Aubrey were in town that weekend.
But would they?
They would have been there with that loaf of bread would have been in existence when they're here.
That would have been funny if Brandon is like, "Hey, check this out, babe.
I'm gonna get Mr. Haldeman good."
That was funny.
Yeah, so Brandon's awesome. Brandon's a pretty loyal listener. I mean, he hits it, right? He kicks us off here.
He's our day one. He's one of our day ones.
He's our day oneer.
Mm-hmm.
He believed in us. He single-handedly made this podcast better than almost anybody.
Yeah, basically.
And so, but it's funny, like, as much as I love Brandon, he's called me Josh, I think, less than 5 times.
Really?
Once was an accident, but the other time he said, okay, like, I think it was last Christmas, he goes, all right, I'm ready to start calling you guys, Josh and Renee.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, awesome, do it. And then since that time, I think twice he's called me Josh. I'm still Mr. Haldeman.
Why doesn't he call you, like...
He comes from a level of respect. Like, our family, like, we are way too casual, and I appreciate the level of respect where he comes from.
I think so.
But I think after you're,
I'm gonna call, like, my in-laws. I'm gonna call them Mr. and Mrs. whatever.
Well, you better start that level of respect now, because it won't carry over if you don't make it a habit.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're so right, Dad. Keep going. So who is the bread? Who's the bread culprit? Could it?
If I'm laying down money, like, if we're taking this one, like, we die and we, like, God's like, hey, is there anything in the history of the world that you'd like to see? And we decide for whatever stupid reason to go back to the bread moment.
Yeah.
And we watch this. To me, it's one of 2 people. It's either you.
Okay.
Or it's some, like, worker at Grandma Sycamore that just hates life and is like, I'm gonna bite another bite of this bread.
Was it fresh? Was it a fresh
It was
bite of
fresh.
bread?
It was. I mean, I don't know how. I looked at it and I was like flabbergasted. I was like, I'm looking at this. I'm like, who? I'm just like, who did this? And I'm thinking like, well, that's kind of funny. And I was like, well, all right, I'll just use it. And I'm like,
You
no,
used it?
no, I didn't, because it would have made the grilled cheese. The cheese would have melted weird. And so I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to do that. And so I threw it away. So I didn't really like analyze it. I didn't do a DNA test. And so I had to use the butt of the bread.
We should have gone That's what we should have done. We should have gotten a DNA test.
I wonder how much that costs.
I don't think it costs that much. Like, we could have just snuck into the local police department.
So let's play this out. Okay, we pay for a DNA test. We're not sneaking.
Yeah.
We pay for a DNA test, and we find out that it is nobody in our family. It's not us. It's not Brandon. It really is that Grandma Sycamore worker.
We sue Grandma Sycamore for a ton of money.
Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be funny.
Like just some rando that he's the bread culprit. They're trying to catch him.
That would be funny. If we sued them, how would that work? That would be crazy.
Would, because what's the damage?
Almost got a heart attack. That's the damage.
Yeah, damn. I can't trust your bread anymore. How am I supposed to eat bread?
Yeah. Lost my bread privileges for life. No amount of money can change that.
None. I mean, and that Grandma Sycamore bread. Look, if you don't eat that, it's just delicious.
It is delicious. But honestly, I think it was either you or Ralph.
I'm telling. It was not me. I mean, the fact that you're throwing shade at me tells me that either you're defensive or it really wasn't you.
What?
It was you. Wasn't
it was not me.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it was not me.
I'm pretty sure.
Like,
I know for surety, 100% sure it was not me.
Okay, but like I would not have put it back in. Like if I'm gonna take a bite, like
that's what's so. And again, it's sandwiched in between.
So
it was weird.
I'm pretty sure it was Ralph. Honestly.
All right, let's talk about our good moment of the week.
Yeah, this good moment of the week is brought to you by Red Rock Payments.
Poo, 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 poo. You were looking at me like I needed to do something. I'm like, I don't know. Do some laser sound effects.
You can contact Mike at 702-915-6888.
Contact them for your merchant service needs, your small business. You need a credit card. Go ahead and contact Red Rock Payments. What's their website, Johnny?
redrock-payments.com.
Put in your promo code, which is
Jonathan. Actually,
yeah. I think what is it, $100 you get or something like that?
100 surplus something.
Yeah. What I mean, Mike will correct you again when he listens to this. No,
yeah,
Jonathan, it's this. You gotta say it properly. I'm getting rid of my sponsorship. But yeah, contact redrock-payments.com for your merchant service needs. All right, so this one comes from, here's the headline: an amputee, right? Somebody who's lost a limb. Amputee thrilled with hand transplant is now left-handed. Feels so incredible, as if I've had it my whole life.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so this woman, she lost all her limbs after contracting an infection, and she had sepsis. This happened while she was on vacation in Spain.
Oh, my.
Makes you just kind of wonder, do I really want to go to Spain on vacation?
Yeah.
Anyway, she was thrilled because she received a new hand. So doctors, they tried for doing a double hand transplant during a 14-hour surgery, but the right hand had to be abandoned. They could only do the one.
Okay.
But despite that, she's over the moon because she now has a hand. Like, imagine having no hands, and now you go to back. Or you have two hands, then you have no hands, and now you have one hand back.
All of her limbs are gone. That means her legs are gone too.
No. Just hands. She just lost hands.
Okay.
Yeah. But she says I was right-handed, but now I just do everything left-handed, and it came naturally. I even have written with my left hand, which is kind of cool.
That is cool.
You ever tried writing with your left hand?
I have. It's
not pretty.
Pretty not good.
But so this lady's from England, and she joked with her husband that has to buy new wedding engagement rings because the hands are a little bit bigger.
That is kind of funny.
But what I think is cool, she says, I've gone full on glass half full now, just grateful for at least one transplant that worked.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy what science and technology is able to accomplish nowadays.
That is pretty crazy.
You know, I mean, there's a lot going on. There's some cool stuff. I bet in the next 15, 20 years, we're going to see some really amazing things in the medical world.
Yeah, I think we are. It's going to be pretty awesome.
So that's your good moment of the week, brought to you by Red Rock Payments. Okay. I had something happen this past week. I played a tennis match. I did win. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm leaving the match, and kind of the window rolled down because it was nice outside.
Yeah.
I was hot. It was a little hot in the car, and so I'm driving. I can hear something. Oh, that sounds weird. And so after I drive a little bit, I pull over and I look, and sure lo and behold, my back left tire flat,
Oh.
like super flat. Like it is like there's no air in that thing at all.
Yeah.
So that's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
The one complaint I would have about Tesla is there's no spare tires. And even if you had a spare tire, like you have to have special instruments to jack it up
Yeah.
so you don't destroy the battery. So
Yeah.
while I was dealing with that whole debacle, I was driving David's car.
You mean Johnny's car?
John,
right?
whatever. I'm driving a car that's in the driveway that nobody drives, and it's a stick shift.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fun to drive stick shift cars.
It is.
Like, it's really fun.
Yeah.
What's funny, too, is when I got back in my Tesla, like, I was pushing my left foot for the clutch.
Really?
Yeah, and, like, it doesn't take long to, oh, yeah, there's no clutch, you idiot.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things, you kind of naturally, like riding a bike, you just feels like, oh, I need to put my foot on the clutch.
Right. Dad, bikes don't have clutch.
I'm trying to say it's like an old habit, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you don't ride bikes with clutches? That's weird. But anyway, it got me thinking about something. So I was talking to Meryl, our good friend Meryl, loyal listener Meryl.
Yeah. Shout out to Meryl, actually.
Shout out to Meryl. We're going to do another shout out later here.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, so I was telling him, like, because he has an old truck.
Yeah.
And I said, we need cars like this on the road because I bet in 10 years, almost every car is self-driving.
Yeah.
And there will be few cars that are able to drive. And at some point, the monsters or the robots are just going to take over. And so
Yeah.
we'll need to have stick shift cars that the robots can't take over.
Because they don't. Wait. Yeah.
They don't know how to drive stick.
Or also, they can take over the automatic cars and just put it in park or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. All of a sudden, just your car just doesn't drive. And so anyway, but then it got me thinking about something else.
What?
Which is the sadness that we don't own things anymore. Almost everything is on a rental basis. Let me tell you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right. So right now, like we have Apple Music.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we decide, hey, I don't want to have Apple Music anymore, what happens to all those songs that we've downloaded on our phone? What happens to all those playlists?
Gone.
They're gone. They are all gone.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't matter that we're paying $15 a month or whatever it is every single month. The moment we decide to stop paying it, it's all gone.
Yeah.
Like, so we don't own the music. We own the right to access the music.
Oh.
So when I was your age, like in the newspaper, there'd be this thing in the where it would be like, you get like 6 CDs for $5 or something like that, which is usually a compact disc would cost you like $10 to $12.
Yeah.
And so you're like, dude, that's like 6 for one. Maybe it's even like you'd get like 12 for the price of one. Now, part of it was gimmicky because then you'd have to buy like a couple CDs, like at least 1 or 2 CDs for the next 2 or 3 months. And if you didn't do it, they're going to charge you for it anyway and like charge you a lot more. But it was kind of a way to like buy a bunch of music at front. But so these CDs would come. I vividly remember being in my room, that we had a nice stereo in my room. And Nate and I. And I remember like coming home from school and I'm doing my homework and you'd put in that CD. And there's like 3 songs for sure you're going to like.
Yeah.
But you don't know about the other 9 songs. And sometimes there was songs in there that was really good. And sometimes you're like, dude, this song stinks. But that was part of it, is you'd have this CD with, sometimes you'd buy a CD like, oh, this song is so awesome. Let me buy the CD. There's going to be other good songs. You'd buy the CD and you're like, no, this is a terrible band. They just have one good song.
Yeah.
But it was fun to own the music.
Yeah, I kind of wish that they still had that.
Like, cars nowadays, they don't even have CD players.
They don't. And I think that's dumb.
It's weird, right? It's different.
It is.
So
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
we don't, it's from a business perspective, like you can buy a CD one time, and I get the money off it, but you're not going to buy it again unless it's scratched or it's a gift.
Yeah.
But now every month I got you on the hook you're paying $15 for the rest of your life for everything, and you never own it.
Somebody was explaining TV, like how we went backwards in the technology of TV or whatever. So like we used to pay for one thing that got us all the channels and we got all the movies for free and we could like record the movies and everything like that. But now we pay for a ton of different things and we have to buy movies and stuff like that.
Yeah. So yeah, basically cable got blown up. Now some people still have cable, whether it's DirecTV or Dish Network or Cox Cable or whatever, right? Pick any of these services. And it all started turning into these streaming services, and now it's different. And what's good and bad is, so like the thought is like, hey, you have cable and there's 150 channels, and you're like, I only watch these 12. I don't care about Television or Univision, or I don't care about the shopping network, or I don't care about the Disney Channel, whatever it is, right? There could be a channel that you just like, well, I don't want to pay for that, and so now I can just stream these ones. But the problem is when you take the cost of all these streaming services, it adds up to way more than what you were paying before.
Yeah.
And so now you have Netflix, you have Paramount, you have Prime, you have.
Oh my gosh, we have an announcement to make.
Let's make the announcement.
We got Paramount.
We did get Paramount. We did get rid of Disney.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if we care. I don't know. I haven't missed it at all.
I think I'm gonna miss it.
Addison's the one who's missing it.
I think I'm gonna miss it for Sundays, because that's usually when we would watch like Disney movies and stuff like that. But
yeah, but who cares?
It's probably better that we don't watch like movies and whatever. Yeah.
Just do something else. Let's play a game.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Somebody. I was talking to somebody today, and they were telling us that a mutual friend had a baby. I go, oh, how are they doing? They said, oh, mother and baby are fine.
What are you getting at here?
You ever had a baby? Do you ever know anybody who's had a baby? Like a week after having the baby.
What about the husband, though?
Well, I mean, we're not going to talk. That's not the angle I'm going at.
Oh, okay.
But like, it goes back to the story, the rant, not rant, the discussion we had about fine, the word fine.
Okay.
Mother and baby are doing fine.
Oh, okay.
Like, I mean, she's fine, and like they survived. I think that's what it means, is like they survived. But like, mother is now, she's postpartum. Like, having a baby is not easy.
Yeah.
It kicks your butt. And then, by the way, now you can't sleep, and now your milk is or isn't coming in, and you're insecure. Like, am I good enough to be a mom? But she's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, she's happy, she's doing well, but she's fine. Like, it's just one of those things. It's kind of funny. Like, mother and baby are doing fine.
Yeah.
I mean, here's this kid. It just had its head squeezed out of a small birth canal. Can't speak. Has trouble eating. Poops random.
Crying all the time.
Cries. Can't communicate. Yeah.
I want something.
It's fine.
What do you want? I don't know.
Use your words.
We have a shout out to give to.
Shout out, big shout out to a good friend, one of our loyal listeners. Go
Tate.
ahead.
Yeah.
Tate, thank you for listening. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
And you're making good choices in your life. We're happy for you. We love that you love our podcast.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Finn.
Well, we already shouted Finn out, but we can shout Finn out again.
Yeah.
But they're brothers, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
But I want this shout out to focus more on Tate, because Tate's been doing some good stuff.
Yeah.
So happy belated birthday, Tate. We love you, and keep listening.
I have something to talk about real quick again.
Go for it.
I have been watching Beavis and Butthead.
Fine use of your time, young man.
So, my mom had a bunch of people over, and I think I watched 2 hours of Beavis and Butthead that day.
I mean, you look back at your life, there's times when you're like, you have these like moments of, man, I really wish I would have, or why didn't I? And you're never going to have that.
Because I watched Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, you're going to look, those 2 hours, the things you could have done, all pale in comparison with what you did.
Yeah.
So good on you, Johnny.
Thank you.
All right. I want to get to this real fast. So it is Christmas time.
Yeah.
And we like Christmas music.
Love it.
Especially in its season.
Oh, of course.
But I want to ask you, so like I'm a fan of the Jesus Christmas music.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The secular stuff, I'm okay.
What do you mean the secular stuff?
Like the All I Want for Christmas Is You, or Last Christmas You Gave Me My Heart, or like the stuff that's like just Santa Claus, ho ho ho, like that's good stuff. But I'm more of the Jesus Christmas music. That being said, what is your favorite non-Jesus Christmas song?
I think you already know. We listened to it in the car today.
Okay, that's because I'm glad we're going this direction, because that's where I wanted to go.
Okay.
Which was what? What was it? Was it the sleigh ride?
Sleigh Ride with You. Yeah, that's the one.
We're gonna play it. We don't have music right, so look, if we owe this individual money for it, please contact us and we'll make sure you get your due. But this is what
This
we
is
got.
worth it. This is pretty awesome. This is my favorite Christmas song by far. And Ralph just turned it on randomly in the car. So that was pretty funny.
Is this real? Like,
Yeah.
I know it's real, but
I think he's joking around with it. And it just blew up.
I mean, it's pretty funny.
It is funny. I think that is actually really funny.
One more verse. All right, dude. We can't. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty spectacular.
And that brings us to our last sponsor of the podcast. This podcast is brought to you by
Doc R. Haldeman, LLC. See.
bringing you
Happiness,
health
healing
in a myriad of ways. You can contact her at
702-258-7860.
She got busy again. November was a slow month for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Last week was one of the busiest weeks she's had in a long time,
That's
which is great.
good and bad.
Well, people need it in the holidays, like especially we have these moon, like we're just going off a full moon, like it affects the moisture of the ocean, so it's also going to affect the moisture of your body, and so you're going to notice things differently. And so
And the werewolves are out.
werewolves are definitely out, and it fights off acupuncture, fights off vampires and werewolves.
Yeah.
Proven fact.
Worth it. Now go see her.
People that regularly receive acupuncture have a 0.1% chance of being killed by a vampire. Double-blind scientific study.
People that receive acupuncture regularly from Doc R. Haldeman have a 0% chance of getting killed by a werewolf.
Seriously, 0 of her patients. Now she has a number of patients that were threatened by werewolves prior to acupuncture, but since seeing her, the werewolves have stayed far, far away.
True fact.
Yeah.
And if you get threatened by a werewolf, go see her. Just go see her.
If you're afraid of vampires, also go see her.
Yeah. If you're afraid of anything, go see her. Really.
Yeah.
Like just basically.
That being said, if you are afraid of Frankenstein, do not go see her.
Yeah.
She treats Frankenstein. She's been helping him out in a lot of ways.
Yeah. You might see him in the office.
You might
every
see him in the
now and then.
office. You might see him. He's a lot nicer than he used to be.
Yeah. He used to be a grump, always trying to get this lady. I've never ever seen Frankenstein.
I read the short story of it when I was in middle school.
Was it good?
It's like older English, and so for me it was kind of hard to understand, but I think it was good. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a new Frankenstein movie that's out.
Was it with the girl or whatever?
Yeah.
That didn't look very good. They looked like mid.
All right. Well, last thing, then we got to end. Renee and I went and saw a movie last night. We brought Ralph. We made the terrible mistake of bringing Ralph with us to this movie. The movie's called Rental Family.
Did it live up to the hype?
Did it get a lot of hype?
I don't know. A lot of people were saying that they wanted to see him. Like, it looks all right.
We went and saw it. The preview made it look much, much better than what it was.
Well, was it not that good?
It was different than what I thought it was. So I'd give it like a 3 to 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
It was good. It was kind of depressing in a way. And I don't know if that's the mode it was going for, but basically this guy is a professional actor, and people hire him or people in this agency to go and act out things on their behalf.
Yeah.
And so like one of his jobs was there was a girl that needed to get into a school, she's probably like 6 or 7 like that. And the dad was not part of the picture. And so he had to come and pretend to be her dad so that it would make it look better as they were interviewing to get into this private school.
Mm.
And so
That is kind of sad.
yeah, and so like he was actually getting emotionally attached to this girl, and then at some point the mom's like, "Hey, this guy needs to go."
Whoa.
And so like he had pinky promised this girl, "Hey, I'm never gonna leave you," but now he had to leave her.
Dang.
It was in Japan.
You
where it
you
took
can
place.
actually rent people to like be your friend for the night or something like
That's
that. in
weird, yeah.
Japan.
But like so, even the guy who ran the agency, like at some point it showed. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna spoil part of this. So if you're looking to see the movie, then fast forward next minute.
Yeah.
But so the guy who owned the agency, at one point he went home and like you see like him with his family life. And so then later on, like in the movie, almost near the end, he goes in to see his family, and like the wife does something and he goes, "Cut, hold on, we need to do this again."
What?
And so then you learn his wife and son were paid actors. They weren't even real people,
Oh my goodness.
which is crazy. And so anyway, I don't know if people are really doing this in real life, but the part it made kind of Renee and I a little sad was like, that's kind of sad that like people are that lonely. And I guess people are that lonely and they need that help. And so maybe we just all need in this Christmas season, we just need to reach out and be better friends.
I watched a movie just really, really quick.
Okay.
I watched Zootopia 2. Lived up to the hype.
Heard it's really good.
It is amazing. Best movie I've ever seen ever. Ever.
Seriously?
No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
It was good though.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at?
Let's give it an 8.
Okay. That's a really good score.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, everybody, thank you for listening. Merry Christmas. We appreciate it.
See ya.
Bye. Oh, yeah!
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
What?
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. 5, 4, 3.